It's May 18, 2024, and it's finally the day I get to make you my wife. Can't believe we're here after the first few dates we had. We both know those were rough, but there was something special about you that kept me wanting more. I still remember the first day I saw you. You're the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen. And your smile lit up the room. It was the first thing I noticed about you. It didn't take me long to realize that that wasn't even the best thing about you. The caring, loving tenderness and serving actions you showed when you bottle fed the kitties every few hours of each day showed me what I wanted in a wife. You proved yourself even more watching Knox for a weekend while I was out of town. I knew early on that you were the one for me and that I could love you with all my heart for the rest of my life. The selflessness you showed, that you show by putting others before yourself each day, whether it's at work or at home, amazes me more and more. I strive to be like you each day because your heart is so pure and graceful for those around you. I wish you knew how much it meant to me when you dedicated a weekend celebrating my birthday with family and friends that you hardly knew. Didn't know a lot about them. I love you so much for that, and it really meant the world to me. And I'm very grateful that you took me to your favorite place on earth after only a few months of dating and really talking of being together. There isn't anything I can say that comes close to me telling you how much I love you and care for you, but I hope this comes close. You're my favorite person in the world. I promise to love you, care for you, listen to your point of view on things, and serve you in all that I do for our family. Love, G.
Garrison, when I met you, I was a sad, broken human. I felt rejected, lonely, and like no one would ever love me. Even on our first date, I initially had my guard up because in my head, I thought this is just another date that won't work out. But even though our first date was pretty rough, I could tell that there was something about you that I wanted to hold on to. I could tell that there was something beautiful there. And you didn't prove me wrong. From the beginning, you pursued me with a gentle, Christ-like, respectful, and selfless love. You acted intentionally and showed me each and every day that you cared about me and us. For the first time in my life, I felt heard, loved, and accepted for all that I was. The goofy, nerdy, not so pretty parts of myself, you accepted with open arms and a huge smile on your face. For the first time in my life, I felt like the most beautiful girl in the world, and more importantly, unconditionally loved. Now it's almost impossible to imagine back to when I felt so much despair and hopelessness. You've instilled in me a sense of happiness, self-worth, and acceptance that I could only dream of before I met you. We've talked of having kids and a family since early on in our relationship. And I can only hope that our children will find the type of love that we've been so lucky to find in each other. I feel so blessed to have the honor of marrying you today, and I cannot wait to walk down the aisle to you and start our life together as husband and wife. You are my soulmate, my biggest fan, my sanity, and the only person in this world I can imagine navigating life with. I know this is only the beginning, but I promise to never stop loving, serving, and pursuing you each and every day for the rest of our lives. I love you with my whole heart, and I cannot express how grateful I am that God gifted you to me. I love you, G.
Before we met, I remember people saying, Bailey's your twin. She's so cool, she's so funny. And I thought, is that right? Let's see if this girl lives up to the hype. And immediately upon meeting, we had way too many things in common. Needless to say, our coworkers were right. We are twins. But even more than that, you're my person. Our friendship is the type you read about in books or see in movies. May you always remember this day and the tribe of love and support you have around you. We love you.
And Jesus taught us that the greatest love of all is not about what you receive, but what you give. Today, you are committing to love one another by serving each other. And there will be days when you don't feel like it. There will be days when you're frustrated with each other and you want to keep record of wrongdoings. But on those days, be reminded that true love, the love that you two share, does not wait to be served, but it serves abundantly. And for both of you, remember that love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres, and that love never fails. So before the couple makes their commitment to one another official, they would like to take a pause and remember the sacrifice that Jesus made through his death for us on the cross by taking communion together. And this is just remembering all that Jesus did for us. And so as they do this, they're going to step back and take a private moment to take communion together. We would just ask that, I would encourage you as they do this over the next minute or so, if you would just pray for Bailey and Garrison and their marriage, that God would bless not just their wedding, but their entire marriage and the rest of their lives together. Garrison, do you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife? And do you pledge before God and man to love her, honor, and protect her, keeping to her alone until death do you part? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
And Bailey, do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband, to be a loving and true wife, keeping to him alone until death do you part? If so, answer, I do.
I do.
Bailey, I give you this ring.
Bailey, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
And with all that I am.
And with all that I am.
And with all that I have.
And with all that I have.
I will honor you.
I will honor you.
Garrison, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
With all that I am.
With all that I am.
With all that I have.
With all that I have.
I will honor you.
I will honor you.
And now, by the authority invested in me as a minister of the gospel, it is my honor to pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss your bride.
Your lipstick.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Hendricks.
I just want to take a minute to thank each and every one of you guys who made the trip out, flew miles, delayed flights, everything like that. It means so much to Bailey and I to have this community, this support around us. So really deep down, trying to get around everybody tonight. Really thankful for everybody who showed up, and let's party.
Garrison was born May 26, 1993. Ever since then, he's been my best friend. Marriage is hard, and you have an amazing support system if you guys ever need anything. And we love you guys. Cheers.
You know, there's an old saying, when your children find happiness, their parents find true joy. And I think, you know, all the parents out there, you can identify with that. When, you know, your kids are happy, you're happy. When they're sad, you're sad. So, you know, I just can't imagine how it felt to me and Lisa when we found out how happy Bailey was when she met Garrison. They say that marriages are made in heaven, but so are thunder and lightning. All these things have something else in common. They're also powerful. Two people in a strong marriage are a force to be reckoned with. Garrison and Bailey, take it from someone who knows. You're better, stronger, and happier together. May God bless this union. To see your children happy is the best blessing that a parent can ever receive. So thank you, Bailey and Garrison, for making each other so happy. Congratulations to both of you. Life is just beginning. Cheers.
As you know, Bailey's bestie of over 10 years, and I'm just so grateful to have been able to be here and make it here today, and I wish you both the best, a lifetime of happiness, and maybe we as our kids together. I'm Emily. I am the light of Bailey's light, pre-Garrison, and I love Garrison and Bailey because they make each other so happy, and they're able to have fun, and they get married and have weddings where we can all have fun together.
I'm Becca, the brighter light in Bailey's life, pre-Garrison, and we are so excited to celebrate y'all tonight because we love you and we're so happy for you.
Woo! Marriage! Woo!